Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. Fresh off the back of our 8-2 victory against Sevilla in the Champions League quarter-final, today we're going to have two Premier League games. Leeds United and Liverpool are going to be our opponents. Leeds down in 14th currently, Liverpool in 12th. So, two teams we should really be beating. I believe, possibly, don't quote me on this, this might be the episode where Chelsea actually get their game in hand. So this could be the decisive episode depending on results. Blackburn Leeds is going to be the first game of the weekend that really means anything for us. Manchester United not playing because they've just played an FA Cup semi-final, I think, against Crystal Palace where they won. Chelsea, I think, might be playing tomorrow. We just need to keep winning. That's all we can do, is just keep winning games. The starting lineup we are going to go for. In goal will be Velez, Stevkovic, Urukalo and Luiz as the back three. Tobiasen and Rodgers, the two fullbacks. Montoya and Popovic in the middle. Fenton will be behind the strike partnership of Paul Oakdina and Francisco Foster. Gustavo Ortuzzo is about 2 or 3 days away from being fully fit. Why is he on the bench? Constant Diaby is on the bench. He is not going to be with us next season because he's refusing to sign a new contract. And every time he does finally agree, he's not going to get a work permit. Now, I said at the start of the season, he needs to play a lot of football this year in order to make sure he gets his work permit. I didn't really stick to that, did I? Change of plan, Constant Diaby is actually going to start this game. That's a very big risk, but Fenton's dropped to the bench. Leeds United playing the overpowered 4-4-2. We are obviously playing our normal overpowered formation as well. I can't judge that they're playing an overpowered formation, because I've been playing it for the last probably about 6 years now. Rodgers with a throw on inside the first 5 minutes. Foster's head on doesn't find any of our players. Varnier back to Larson in goal. Freitas to Masadi on the right hand side of their midfield four. Gets round to Biasen like he's not even there. Gets round the next man as well. Masadi's going to cross it in. He's crossed it in. Gururi's hit the post and Stevkovic has managed to get it clear for a corner. Matthew to take the corner with 1 T, not 2 Ts. Popovic heads clear. Good, nothing happened. Montoya with a free kick deep in the Leeds half and Paul Oakdina has converted the free kick off his head into the back of the net. 15 minutes on the clock, 1-0 to the good. We're doing our job. That's all we need to do. Keep doing our job. Lovely header there, Paul. Montoya's corner cleared to only as far as Foster. Foster, where are you going to go? Taking it round his man. Keeps going. Wrestles the post with what an effort that was. And it's cleared by Johnson. Larson's goal kick over the halfway line. Gururi doesn't win the header, Urukalo does, but Masadi's got plenty of space to control the ball and now run it past Tobiasen. He does manage to do it. And Gururi's there. Is Gururi? Yeah, Gururi has managed to make it 1-1. Tobiasen's not having a good game. At the moment, the two attacks that Leeds have had has been Masadi, and he's got round Tobiasen like they're not even playing football. 38 minutes, Larsson's free kick. Urukalo heads forward. Tobiasen is going to get there first. Montoya's pass is not very good. Or was it? Constant Diaby not really paying attention. I feel like it might have been the second one. Tedic controls it, doesn't control it very well. Luiz can clear. Clearance wasn't great though. Matthew to Van Belaguige. Sure, Matthew gets it back. Van Belaguige. Gururi's gone for it, but Velez plucks it out of the air. That wasn't a real highlight. So you're going to roll it out to Luiz, because that's what happened. Or Stevkovic even. Urukalo back to the keeper. Velez again. Stevkovic now can get it upfield. Finds Dennis Montoya, who finds Tobiasen inside the Leeds half. Ball forward wasn't great, but Foster has capitalised on the mistake. And Francisco Foster has made it 2-1. 39 minutes on the clock. Stop celebrating. We're only 1 goal to the good, and last time we were 1 goal to the good, they scored because Tobiasen wasn't paying attention. Is it just me, or am I the only one that thinks Tobiasen's playing badly? He's on a 6.8, which is actually one of our best point scoring for a defender, from any player really. If you ignore Montoya, Foster and Oakdina, he's up there with the best. I'm not seeing it myself. At half-time we are 2-1 to the good, although I think we need to be doing better assertively. You've played well, but there's room for improvement. That didn't really work. It encouraged Popovic, and only Popovic. Corner for Stevkovic to take. Urukalo is there. It is 3-1. The first highlight of the second half. It's taken until the 53rd minute. The corner from Boban Stevkovic finds his central defender partner of Ivan Urukalo in the middle. Leaps highest on the 6-yard line and puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-1 now. On the hour mark, we're going to do a sub. Rodgers is going to come off. And we're gonna bring on Perez, I think. Now Perez, right? He's mainly a left back. I don't use him as a left back. I use him as a ball-playing central defender because he's not terrible at it. Today, we're going to try him as a right-sided wing-back. Let's see what happens, shall we? Can't be worse. That's a lie. It can 100% be worse. Oakdina has taken a knock. That's not good. Diaby's free kick towards Oakdina. Oakdina's been fouled. It is going to be a penalty. Francisco Foster is going to take it. Don't know what happened to get the penalty, but it doesn't matter. The American Francisco Foster up against the Leeds United goalkeeper into the back of the net. Decent penalty, making it 4-1. His 32nd goal of the season, and he's not even the top scorer. 75 minutes, Diaby is going to come off for Prince Nelson Guidetti. Diaby's not really had a very good game. That's one of the reasons why I'm not playing him, because when he does play, he's not very good. We're also going to bring off Oakdina. We don't have any more strikers. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. Right, Guidetti and Foster up front, Fenton just behind the strikers. That'll do. Dennis Montoya's corner comes in. Stevkovic is there this time. Guidetti's managed to get it back out to Montoya. Guidetti, plenty of space. Tries to play it in low to the 6-yard box, but it's cleared. Perez, the makeshift wing-back, not a great pass, and now Leeds United can counter. Tedic on the left-hand side, runs forward into the penalty area, has a go into the back of the net. It is 4-2. One thing I didn't mention at the start of this game, we have only lost, in the most recent future, we've only lost to Tottenham and Leeds. Those are the two teams that we've lost to in the most recent future. So this is quite an important game to win. With 5 minutes left, I feel like we've probably done enough. Urukalo with a corner. It's gone deep to Montoya, headed into the area. Guidetti to Fenton. Fenton had to be offside. He was the wrong side of the goalkeeper. 3 minutes of injury time remain of 95 in total. Tobiason's header wasn't great. Tedic, one of the Leeds goal scorers, plays it forward to Masadi, who's not been that great in the second half. Perez clears to Foster. Foster finds Fenton on the halfway line. To Dennis Montoya. Ball forward. Guidetti's not going to get on the end of it. Played back to the keeper and kicked upfield. Urukalo headers forward. And Montoya doesn't want to ruin his hair, I guess. Tobiason forward now. Prince Nelson Guidetti, 2 in the box. Or 2 in the centre if we can find any one of them. Crosses in towards Foster. Cleared. Masadi now is going to break for Leeds. Tedic. Gururi's going to run onto it, but Urukalo's going to get there first. Urukalo, where are you going to go? He's got his goal for today. He doesn't score often. It wasn't a great clearance either. Gilmore to Tedic. Tedic has another go underneath the keeper. What is going on here? Branko Tedic has made it 4-3. I'm not going to change anything. We've got 30 seconds left to play. Hopefully this is the final highlight. Tobiason with the ball. Crosses in. Foster's there. It's cleared across goal and it's lumped upfield. Montoya's going to get there first. 15 seconds left to play. Do not throw this away. Do not throw this away. Craddock has intercepted the ball. Tedic to Gururi. Gururi gets tackled by big, bad Boban Stevkovic. What a tackle that was. That tackle may well have just won us the league. And I'm not even joking there. Guidetti forward to Perez. First time we've seen him really in the Leeds half. Not a great effort for a cross. Popovic, though, goes it alone by the looks of it. It's a goal kick, and that is hopefully going to be the end of the game. Whew. We did it. We made it difficult. We made it very difficult on ourselves, but we managed to get through. Who was at fault for that? What happened there defensively for us to completely fall apart? Or was it just that Tedic and Gururi were actually just really good? Pierluigi Masadi, he was very useful for them. He's not amazing. He is worth £40 million though. Assertively, we got away with that. You were poor today. It did confuse some people. I mean, it confused Paul Oakdina and Boban Stevkovic. But, I mean, Boban, I can't really understand that one, to be honest. It does mean that we extend our lead at the top of the table. We are now on 80 points. Chelsea still have 2 games in hand. So, if they win one of their 2 games in hand, they will go 73 points. If they win both of their 2 games in hand, they will go 76 points. 4 points. So, in 3 games, they can clear up that 4-point gap. We are not likely, unless there are 2 defeats today for Chelsea, we are not likely to be winning the league this episode. On a random Wednesday at the end of April, Chelsea are playing Newcastle. This is a big game. Come on, Newcastle. If Moritz Lippen scores a winner against Chelsea, I might, and I really mean this, I might try and sign him in the summer. Probably don't need him, but I kind of want him because he's a pain in the arse and he might actually win us the league. Balls Chelsea win 3-1. So we are back to the 7-point gap. 1 game in hand now. It could go back down to the 4-point gap if they win that game. But that game, I believe, is up against Manchester United. And on the Friday, there's another interesting game. Manchester United versus Everton. Let's go forward and see whether Everton can do us a favour. They can't do us a favour either. So, Manchester United joint on games with us, joint on points with Chelsea. It is really between us and Chelsea. Manchester United might sneak in if results go their way. If Manchester United beat Chelsea, suddenly Manchester United have a better chance of winning the league. It is Saturday and we are the early kickoff against Liverpool. Later on today, Chelsea will be playing West Brom. So that's not their game in hand. We just need to keep winning. That's all we need to do, just keep winning. The starting lineup we're going to go for: Velez in goal, Stevkovic, Urukalo and Luiz at the back, Tobiasen and Rodgers in the middle, Popovic and Montoya, they're in the middle. Tobiasen and Rodgers are the wing-backs. Montoya, Popovic in the middle, Fenton, Foster, Ortuzzo as the front three. We're back to full strength. Ortuzzo has returned from his injury. Let's just go to Anfield and beat Liverpool. That's all we need to do. Just keep winning games. Trent Alexander-Arnold is still a Liverpool player. What? Since 2014, Trent Alexander-Arnold has been at Liverpool. He is still there in 2031. I kind of want to sign him just to really annoy them. He's on £145,000 a week. What? And he's got a groin strain. Why are you playing a slightly injured Trent Alexander-Arnold against a team who are currently sat top of the table? 15 minutes in and we finally got our first highlight of the game. TAA forward to PXOTO. PXOTO ball forward, not a great ball. Rodgers chests it down. First time kick upfield intercepted. Urukalo now can pass it out of defence instead. Tobiasen on the left. Tries to get it over Rahimic, but doesn't manage to do it. PXOTO. Paz in the centre circle. Plenty of space. Rodgers is closing down Nisala. Nessalar? Sure, that man not even going to try and pronounce it. Goya, PXOTO. Forward, Oliveira in the area. We are 1-0 down to Liverpool. That is not, really not what we want to be doing right now. Now, there is a debate whether this was onside. So you can see Oliveira in the middle there. As the ball comes through, he's questionable. It's questionable. I'm going to say he's off. Doesn't really matter what I say. They've scored. We're 1-0 down. Tobiasen with a throw. Ortuzzo, who's picked up a yellow card. It cuts inside, crossed into the area, but not to any one of our players. Popovic to Montoya. Ortuzzo. Fenton. Great tackle from the Liverpool player. Rajkovic can clear it. Now, Rodgers really needs to close him down and stop backing away from him. They're running forward with the ball. Into Gaioa. Gaioa? Yeah, Gaioa gets the ball. This man on the left-hand side. Crossfield, but intercepted from Tobiasen. Luiz can clear it upfield. Not a great clearance. Montoya heads down. Tobiasen back to Montoya. Fenton to Ortuzzo. The Brazilian who's picked up a yellow card. Montoya now. Adam Fenton, who isn't looking too great at the start. Ortuzzo into the area. He's been tackled. Tobiasen finds Foster in the middle, who can find Rodgers. And Rodgers, why are you passing to Rodgers? You are a 32-goal-a-season striker, and you pass to a right-back when you could have shot. This is really not what we need. We do not need to lose this game. Foster plays it out. Ortuzzo's going to get there first. He stopped running. He just stopped running. Rahimic back to Rajkovic. Rajkovic in the Liverpool goal. Weird bit of football. Trent Alexander-Arnold gets it. PXOTO towards the halfway line. In the middle, Paz getting plenty of space. Rodgers doesn't manage to put his boot down fast enough to get on the end of it, and now he's left acres of space behind him. Paz gets it in the middle. Nessela gets tackled by Rodgers, and Rodgers can't be bloody bothered to close it down. Why is Rodgers involved in literally everything that's happening in this game so far? Foster doesn't bother going for a header. Cleared upfield by Boban Stevkovic. Ortuzzo now in the middle. He's got plenty of players that have joined him up front. Montoya forward to Fenton. Fenton's pass to Rodgers again. Why is it always Rodgers? What is going on? He scored. I'm happy with that. But why the bloody hell is Foster passing to Rodgers in that situation for the second time? Corner from Popovic. Stevkovic is there. It's cleared. Foster's going to get it and probably pass to Rodgers. Foster runs it across. Crossed in. It's gone all the way through. It's a penalty. We've got a penalty. Francisco Foster's going to step up and take it. This is going to be that weird Arsenal penalty, isn't it, with Thierry Henry and Robert Perez. And he's just going to roll it across to Rodgers. And Rodgers isn't there. No, he's not. He's smashed it into the top corner. We are back in front. Francisco Foster I don't know. I don't know whether I love him or hate him at the moment. I mean, he's got a goal and an assist, but literally this entire game so far, he's just been the most frustrating person on the pitch. Half time, we go in front, 2-1 thanks to that Francisco Foster penalty. What is going on with this Rodders thing? Like, why is Rodders constantly getting the ball? I don't understand. We've made it to the hour mark in the second half, and so far nothing's happening. I'm tempted to just, I was going to say leave it as it is, because nothing's going on, and then hopefully we just kind of nice and comfortably just stroll into the final 5 minutes and they'll start doing some subs to waste time. Montoya gets the ball from Uricalo, across to Tobiasen. Ball over the top, Ortuzzo runs onto it. He's got one in the centre, it's Foster. Foster's gone it alone, he's hit it just wide. That time he probably should have passed to Rodders. 75 minutes in, Foster is injured, so Paul Oakdino. Prince Nelson Guidetti is going to come on. Stevkovic on a 6.3, so Walter Perez is going to come on as well. 2 subs, 15 minutes left to play. We are going to do another sub in a minute, just to waste time. Just a few minutes left of normal time. Right, we are going to do that one. Popovic for James Sani, because Popovic has picked up a yellow card and I don't want him to get sent off. We are going to hopefully 4 minutes of injury time. Hopefully it disappears. We've got a minute and a half. Throw on for Liverpool. Towards the goal. Velez plucks it out of the air. So this could be an attack for us, or it could be a minute and a half of us just passing the ball around until the whistle goes. Velez's kick upfield. Montoya's running for it, but he's not going to get there. James Sani now in the centre. Prince Nelson Guidetti to Fenton. Fenton's got Ortuzzo there. Ortuzzo cross to... Oh, Fenton's in the area. We're going to score. Fenton slid the goalkeeper and managed to get up before the ball even crossed the line and then tap it in. Thankfully, he did manage to tap it in and he wasn't offside and didn't do a foul or anything like that. We're 3-1 to the good. Looks like this game is in the bag. Identical highlight by the looks of it from Liverpool. Velez once again claims the ball. We are 37 seconds over the 94 minutes. So the referee should hopefully just blow the whistle. There it is. The whistle goes. And not a comfortable. I was going to say comfortable. It's not comfortable. It looks comfortable. It certainly wasn't comfortable. Not for me. So Ortuzzo has just returned from his injury. And Francisco Foster has now picked up basically the same injury. He's out for 7 days to 2 weeks as well. In all the excitement of that Liverpool game, I completely forgot we were the early kickoff. We've still got the Chelsea-West Brom game to go. I really don't think West Brom are going to do us a favour, but we can hope. Balls, West Brom did not do us a favour. 92nd minute penalty winner again. That is the second time Chelsea have squeaked through with a 92nd minute winner, and I'm pretty sure last time they did it, it was the same guy with a penalty. Okay, I'm looking at Chelsea's fixtures. Maybe I was wrong, unless I was thinking about this game here. 2 penalties from Dan Thomas against Arsenal. Possibly, maybe that was it. Or maybe it was actually just the Man United game. Possibly it was them. At the end of episode 100 with Blackburn Rovers. You thought I forgot. I didn't forget. I did forget. I actually forgot until I just checked a minute ago. Episode 100 with Blackburn Rovers. We are top of the table. There are 6 points between... It's 7 points between us and second place. We have 2 more games to play. 1 more victory. And we are league champions. In the next episode, you are going to get Newcastle. And you are going to get Atletico Madrid. Now, if we win that game, we are champions. If we do not win that game, we're probably going to be on a really big cliffhanger for the final game of the season against Norwich. If we win that game, and then we win that game, the final episode of the season is going to be Norwich, and it is going to be a Champions League final. Now, I don't think we're going to get to a Champions League final, because Atletico Madrid are very good, but we can hope. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time where there's not a slim chance, quite a big chance that we might become league champions at home. The final game, I didn't even realise, the final game at Ewood Park, we could be crowned champions of the Premier League. For the first time in 20, 30, 40 years? Maybe 40 years. Maybe, probably more. That's ridiculous. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.